Namaste to all. Four beautiful questions and very interesting and intelligent questions to me. I would like to answer it. The first question is Friday is auspicious for Muslims. Similarly, for Hindus, which day is auspicious? Actually, we have to understand the Rig Veda mantra where God says, Surya Chandra Masaudata Yatha Purvam Akal Payat Divancha Prithvincha Antariksham Atoswaha. That means Almighty God creates the sun, moon, antariksh, space, air, water, everything. Similarly, He created in the previous universe. That means when this universe gets destroyed, again Almighty God will create the sun, moon, this earth, etc. as it is. So what we have to infer from this mantra is the sun and moon and earth is created by Almighty God. So what we calculate as time, now the time is, let's say, 3 o'clock. The time is made by the movement of earth is rotating and earth is revoluting. So based on this movement of planets, we are calculating time. 1 second has passed away, 365 days is over, 1 year is over, etc. So based on the movement of sun, moon, so indirectly the creation or the calculation of the time is coming from the movement of the planets and stars, etc. So every second, every minute, every hour, every week, every day, every year is auspicious because it is creation of Almighty God. My Acharya always says that your day is auspicious when you do Vedic pious deeds. So in the Hinduism, in the Sanatan Dharma, the concept of a particular day being auspicious or a particular day being not auspicious is absolutely not available. Many people in Hindu philosophy believe that Amavasya is a bad day, or Purnami is a bad day, or this day is not, Saturday is not a good day, Tuesday is not a good day, Rahu Kala, Ketu Kala, etc. These are all man-made creation. This is not Almighty God's knowledge in the Vedas. So God says that every second is pious. So we must utilize the time, we must not waste it, and when we do Shubh Karma, we will always get Shubh. So Friday could be auspicious to Muslims because Muslim or Islam is a man-made religion. But for Sanatan Dharmi, people who is following Sanatan Dharma, every time is auspicious. This has to be clearly understood. The next question is, two questions. The first question is, why do you support Zakir Naik's view on idol worship, although you have made so many videos against Zakir Naik? A very clear answer and a simple answer to this from my point of view is that I have never supported Zakir Naik in any of his views, because all the views of Zakir Naik, whether it is based on the Vedas or based on Quran, it is his own views. He has not studied Vedas under the guidance of an Acharya. He has not maintained Tapasya, he has not maintained Brahmacharya. He cannot have any authority to comment. Also, Patanjali Muni in his Yoga Sutra clarifies that Pratyaksha, Anuman, Agama, Pramanani. There are three types of Praman. In overall, three types. There are many types of Praman, but overall, to consider three types. If you see something, like you see directly with your eyes or you directly hear, then it is a Praman, it's a proof. Like I ask you that, do you have 100 rupees? You say yes. I say, show me the proof. Then you say 100 rupees. So that is directly proof. The second one is Anumana. Anumana means inference. From a distance you see a heavy smoke going up the sky, you know that by inferring, by Anumana, you know that there is a fire there. And this is not wrong inference, it's a right inference. Third one is Agama Praman. Agama Praman is basically words of alive Samadhist yogis. Wherever there is a Samadhist yogi, Rishi, Muni, whatever they tell is 100% truth because they are speaking out of their Samadhi. And the second Agama Praman is Veda Praman. So if somebody's view is tallying with Vedas, then it is true. I am not supporting Zakir Naik's view on idol worship. I am only saying in any of the video you can see that what I say is Vedas say that Almighty God is formless. Vedas say that God does not have an image. Vedas say that God does not have an idol. So we must not do idol worship as per the Vedic Sanatan Dharma. It is not because that Zakir Naik is telling I am supporting him. I have never told in any of my video that I support his view. Because his view is to brainwash people. His view is to convert people from Hinduism to Islam. My view is to bring back the people back to Vedic Sanatan Dharma. So it's a big difference between sky and the earth. So you have to understand the basics. So I am not supporting his view, but what I am telling is the Vedic truth that Almighty God says in the Vedas, idol worship is prohibited. Na tasya pratima asti saparega shukram akhayam na jatah na janishyate, etc., etc. Naja ek pata. These mantras clarifies clearly that God never takes birth, He never takes form. Then how can we make an idol of the Almighty God? So, and the follow-up question to this, don't you think that without the temples, Hinduism cannot survive or Hinduism will get destroyed? See, we have to understand the history very clearly. Hinduism is a new religion, or the modern Hinduism, but the Sanatan Dharma, if we see the reference with reference to Sanatan Dharma as Hinduism, in none of our Rishi Munis, none of our great dignitaries did idol worship. Many people argue to me that Shankara Bhagavad he did idol worship. No, he did not do idol worship because he's a philosopher of Vedas. A philosopher of Vedas who has attained Samadhi, he will never do idol worship, he will never promote idol worship. The problem happened is after his murder, people started using his name to write Subramanya Bhujangam, to write Saundari Lahari, Lalita Sahasranamam and many other books on his name promoting the idol worship culture which is against the Vedas. So we must not, just understand Hinduism in the context of idol worship. We must understand the Sanatan Dharma from the Vedic roots. If you go to Vedic roots, neither Patanjali Rishi or Sri Ram or Sri Krishna or Vyas Muni or Vasishtha Muni, Maharishi Danan Saraswati or anybody in the Rishi Muni in the past, even the present Rishi Munis like my Acharya, never did idol worship and will never do idol worship, will never promote anything against Vedas. Because Manu Bhagavan says that when you protect the Vedas, when you protect the Vedic Dharma, that Vedic Dharma will protect you. When you do not protect it, when you go against it, it will destroy you. So the maximum conversion from Hinduism to Islam religion or Christian religion happened in the last 1500 years only, because we have started worshipping against Almighty God. This has to be clearly understood. So temple worship cannot save Hinduism. The Vedic knowledge can save Hinduism. The Vedic knowledge will stop people from converting to other religion, and the Vedic knowledge will bring back the Islam people to back to Vedic Sanatan Dharma. Vedic knowledge will bring back the Christian people to back to Sanatan Dharma. Vedic knowledge will bring back the common man to a human being. Vedic knowledge will bring back all the common people to become a Rishi Muni, to become an Arya. This is the power of the Almighty God in the Vedas. But when we leave the Vedas, God will leave us. God says in Yajurveda 2/23 mantra, leave me, I will leave you I will leave you in miseries and pain. Because we have left Almighty God, God has also left us. If we are going towards Almighty God in the right Vedic path, God will never leave us. God will never betray us. God will always protect us. This is the strength of Sanatan Dharma. So, temple worship cannot save Hinduism. Only knowledge of Vedas can save Hinduism. Only knowledge of Vedas can save the humanity in the whole world. Only the knowledge of Vedas can destroy all the religions, including all the religions of today. And the knowledge of Vedas slowly starts coming up amongst the people. Every religion will vanish. And when all the religions vanish, temple is there or not there is not our botheration. Our worship is inside. Our worship is everyday Agnihotra. By doing everyday Agnihotra, all the harmful diseases will vanish away. Timely rains will happen. Nobody will die out of hunger. Poverty will totally get eradicated, because these are the Varnan in Ramayana. If you read Ramayana properly, we can understand that nobody was a beggar. We can understand that nobody, was greedy. All because of the Sanatan Dharma impact. In today's world, everybody has become a criminal. By knowing or by unknowingly. Everybody cheats people, everybody does mischievous activities, everybody does sinful activities, because we are not having the Vedic knowledge, Vedic fundamentals. So temples cannot save Hinduism. Vedas can save Sanatan Dharma. Vedas can protect all the people of this universe, because Vedas are impartial. Vedas are from Almighty God. And the last question is, why don't you accept Sri Krishna as Almighty God? It is, again, I am saying the same point. It is not that I should accept Sri Krishna as Almighty God. Where is the Praman? In Vedas, Almighty God introduces himself. He says his various unlimited names. Krishna is not the name of Almighty God in the Vedas. Even in the Mahabharata, except for the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which we have misunderstood, rest of the Mahabharata, if you read, there is no mention about Almighty God name as Krishna. Even in the Bhagavad Gita, there is no mention that Sri Krishna name is Almighty God's name. Sri Krishna says in the Samadhi Avastha, when a yogi realizes Almighty God, he forgets himself and he gives preach as if he is Almighty God. And we can decode Gita only in the light of Vedas. That's why I always say that there is only one Gita available in this world, and that is the Gita written by Swami Ram Swarup Yogacharya Ji. Because every shloka of Bhagavad Gita, from which Vedas knowledge, Sri Krishna has taken it. And also you should understand that Bhagavad Gita is a book written post Mahabharata war. It's a part of Mahabharata. So that means Vyas Muni has decided to use the name of Sri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, because 18th chapter, in the last 2-3 verses, you can understand that the knowledge is spoken out by Vyasa to Sri Krishna. I've made a separate video on this. Vyasa tells that this is the Gita knowledge, and then Sanjeev is saying that because of Vyasa Muni knowledge to Sri Krishna, I listened this Gita knowledge and I'm telling to you. So it is just a kind of Vyas Muni decided to promote Sri Krishna because he's a great Yogeshwar, great Tapasvi. So Vyas Muni decided to use the name of Sri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. It is not that Sri Krishna is Almighty God, because God never takes avatar. God never takes birth. God never dies. God is the Purusha Vishesha Ishvara. He is not a normal soul. He is a Vishesh. He is a supreme soul. And that soul never assumes a body. It cannot assume a body because God is omnipresent. Please understand the basics. So again, I know many people will scold me, will give bad comments for these kind of thoughts, but I have not told any of my personal thoughts. All the learnings, what I have done from my Acharya, what I have done Veda Adhyan, what I have studied, the books written by great Rishi Muni Tapasvis only I have told to. I have tried to tell in all my videos. So these 4 questions were very interesting. I thought of making a small video. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.